What's the buzz? This is Zeta Beetle, and welcome back to Setting the Stage. Today we are going to be working on the Trials of Courage and Faith. And if we have enough time, we're going to be working on the Shadow Storage next. So let me grab the doors and some chests, and I will start with the storage room. I'll set these chests here like this, and only two more go right here and right here. There we go. Now it looks just like the one in Questopia Commonwealth. Now, let's go ahead and get some doors put in. Let's see if there's any doors that need to be put in here. No, there's not. But there are some trapdoors that need to be put in later on. I'll be seeing where exactly to put those here in a little bit. But for right now, let's get on with putting the doors here. As you can see, the flooring in the top floor is a little bit lacking. But now, let's move on down to the middle floor, where there's only one door to put. Right there. This is due to the fact that the Trial of Wisdom would be cheated if there was a door on the middle floor. Now, let's go ahead and get some flooring done on the areas that don't have any. The Trial of Wisdom has all the floors, pretty much. The Trial of Courage only has flooring for the first and third floors. This one is the only thing on the second floor, so let's go on ahead and put its floor in, shall we? Alrighty, just basically set this here, and then move on to the first floor, or rather the top floor. Now we can cover up the Trial of Courage so that it won't get cheated, at least not easily. I mean, yeah, somebody with a pickaxe could, or rather a hatchet could do it, but hey, I'm not going to factor that in this early unless I absolutely need to. Now, this one right here will also be getting a floor put in. This is, I believe, the chicken's bedroom. I believe, anyway. I may be wrong, but I know for a fact that it's that it's not the one with the quest chest. Alright, I've got all the flooring put in there, and I've got all the floor put in here. Here in a little bit, I'm gonna have to light all this up so that mobs don't spawn. And here we go, we've got the Trial of Courage fully floored, and the quest chest room. So, now that I've got that out of the way, let's get some lighting in. This is mostly going to be for the Trial of Wisdom, and the other rooms that don't have lights on them. I don't expect to have enough to do the entire job, but I expect to have enough to make it suffice for the for most of the building. Anyway, now we've got lights in the Trial of Wisdom, at least the bottom floor of it. Then we go on ahead and light up this place, which this or the one above is my chicken's bedroom. But for now, I believe I'm going to go ahead and put the bed in here. Or I would have said that, but I need to move it over here because whenever you sleep near a torch, it looks like you're being impaled through the chest, or depending on the angle, the torch could be poking into your side, which nobody really wants. Anyway, let's go ahead and light up the bottom floor of the Trial of Courage. Like with the Trial of Wisdom, only the top and bottom floors are actually going to be present. Then we well, I say that, but yep, there we go. We just ran out of torches here. Anyway, let's go on ahead and grab something out of here. You know what? It would probably be a great idea to start work on the shadow storage. So I believe around here we can do this. So okay, all right. So maybe right here. I believe this is it. All right. Ow, ow! Get out of here, you stupid zombie villager! No, no, no! No! Oh, my bed's missing or obstructed because I just moved it into the other room. Dang it. Let me go down there and get my stuff. Oh, goodness. This is going to shape up to be a perfect episode, isn't it? Anyway, let's go on ahead. You stupid zombie villager, would you go away? It would be really helpful right now, Mr. B, if you would actually sting that zombie villager. Because I don't have a single weakness potion or golden apple to cure him with. Alright, anyway. Get that done, and that seems to be the floor done. Except my back porch is now a crater, so I need to cover that back up. But that should be easy. No hill for a stepper, right? Anyway, let's go back up and see if I actually got the floor done. Yes, a little bit too well done. Right then. I believe it's right here or here or here. Maybe all three? I don't know. Alright. Now, okay. Right here. I just checked the snapshot, and the coordinate is right here. Alrighty, let's go on ahead and get that taken care of. And let's go on ahead and put in the trapdoors, because I'm pretty certain that this is exactly where it needs to go. Anyway, get the staircase going down, and I'll work on that later, because for right now I do have the trial of courage and faith to attend to. And I do have the trial of courage completely mapped out in a clip. So once I go and gather some fences, I'm going to be looking at a clip of me building the trial of wisdom, or courage. Alright. That is, alright, so, right here. There's where the, door is closed. And now, I will be right back once I have checked, okay. Actually, you know what? I've already done so at this point. Let's go on ahead and, get my findings put in. Which is 1 to the right, and then 5 forward to the site of the Trial of Faith. And that means the Trial of Courage is finished. Right here, right now. Alright, so I'm gonna put this here, and then I'm going to go and get me some more wood. Because I ran out, because I underestimated exactly how much I would need. Which is usual for me, unfortunately. You know, before I go ahead and do that, I'm gonna go ahead and put all these here. And all these right here. There we go. At this point, I could explain to you what the Trial of Faith is. Basically, it's a leap of faith, to be honest with you. And in order to accomplish that effect, I would need to put in a pretty large drop, and make it to where you can only survive if you don't move. essentially. I know that is a pretty simple concept, but you know what? I had a simple mind in the past, and I just never really decided to do anything about this part. I'm planning on putting these trials in Area X, but with a modern and much more difficult twist. Because, to be honest, these are just too easy. This is baby crib level trials in this particular complex. But hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? Alright. It doesn't look like I have enough still, so I'm gonna have to go back and get some more. Another thing about the Trial of Faith is that I'm going to be putting something on top of it that's going to be a pretty recognizable landmark. And if you've seen my Testing the Waters Part 2 stream, you may have seen exactly what that tower looks like. Unfortunately, my friends have a slightly inappropriate name for it, so I'm just going to tell you the official name. Infinity Tower. That's what you have to look forward to in a little bit. Alright, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is too far. I need to take this out and start going to the right. So, now that I've got that done and over with, let's go ahead and start piling up by threes until we get the entire Trial of Faith taken care of. Get out of here, stupid sheep, you're in the way. You're right in the path of the wall, thank you. Stupid sheep. I do not want to deal with that Enderman right now. I hear him, but I'm just not gonna deal with him, because I am not equipped enough, and at this moment I don't really have any plans to go to the end. I don't really want to hit you, Bee, so please, 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 do not get in the way, okay? Alrighty. Now, I'm gonna go on ahead and get this all put up. And now we can do the doorway. So, essentially, I just need to pop this up like this, and get all this taken care of, and then, once I get through with that, I will check how much time I have left, and take it from there. If I have enough time left, then I'll go ahead and make a start on the shadow storage. But until then, let's go ahead and focus on this. And it looks like this is done, so there we go. That's the Trial of Faith done. Now, I'm going to go ahead and skip forward and check and see how much time I have left, and I will join back with you once I have figured that out. Alrighty, we're back, and we have a little under 17 minutes to go. So, that should be more than enough time to get what I want done in the shadow storage. Which is essentially going to be a mine, but one of the many twists in it is it's also home to a mob spawner if the new update hasn't taken it out yet. Anyway, let's go on ahead and go in here and see if a pickaxe happens to be one of the things that I put in here. And unfortunately, that is not the case. Oh well. One thing that I can do is make some with the stones that were already in my inventory, and the sticks that were in that chest. I'm going to be a little bit on a mission here, due to the fact that there is one place in particular that I want to stop at in order to make content for this episode. And that just so happens to be a little bit underneath of a mob spawner. But the problem with that is, once again, I'm going to have to check something, as I do not yet know where that is. Because while I screenshotted the information, my memory's not that great. Okay, I think I figured it out. So, assuming that I did this right, 33, 33, 54, 68, there is 63, I only need to go down to layer 24 in order to have this to line up with how I did it in the actual Fort Tribulation. The actual Questopia Commonwealth. This is going to take a while, but at the very least, there was one moment in the episode that was significantly better than pretty much all of the previous episode combined. And given that that was pretty much the tamest episode of setting the stage that I had ever set out, that doesn't take much. I mean, literally, no conflict, nothing, but just building a one of the trials. A trial that had I actually made the mistake of leaving one of the trapdoors open on the lower levels, would have made just a slightly more entertaining video. However, I did it perfectly to a T, no funny business, and there was literally nothing in the previous episode to save it from anyone disliking it because it was too boring. And I would definitely agree with you. It is tame compared to the two that came before it. Even my horrendous voice acting in setting the stage Trolland is better than episode 3. But I digress. At the very least, this one is going to be significantly better. And one way that that's going to be is that I'm actually going to put torches in my work area so that I can see what I'm doing, and so that you, as the viewer, can also see what I'm doing. So let's go on ahead and get on down to layer 24. Alrighty. Okay. Just go on ahead and get that taken out. I will have to do a little bit of editing due to the fact that I came into this episode muted. So if the beginning audio sounds different than this, then that's the reason why. In a nutshell. Anyway, let's go on ahead and get this mined on down, instead of discussing potential audio differences between one clip and another. Alrighty. Just kind of set a torch here, and move on down. I believe there is a branch on Y12 that leads out into the rest of the mine, as Y12 is generally accepted to be the diamond layer, the one where you get the most diamonds. It is not always true, but that's the general accepted notion in Minecraft. Y level 12 will get you the most diamonds. Alrighty. Now here, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of the torch trick, except I didn't manage to, because I just wasn't fast enough. Alright, 4 more layers to go, and I'll be down at the layer where I need to start going to the right, I believe it is. Alrighty. And then get this down to here. Except the doorway is clear up here, and somewhat tricky to get into, as the yeah. Anyway, let's just get on up here instead of just talking about it. Alright. Alright. I forgot to tell exactly how high I needed to go on this thing. But beggars can't be choosers, right? Let's go on ahead and get on over. Alright. Another thing I need to do is I need to check and see exactly where the mob spawner itself is. Okay. So, I've still got a ways to go before I have to get to the mob spawner. But I will say though that the layer that it's on is 31. So, let's see, 30, 29, 28. Okay. So let's go on ahead and get busy with that then. Alright. So I believe the X is 3350 something. We'll soon see if I'm right, and if the thing is even there when I get to that layer. And fart. Alright. Wait. I really should have been paying more attention to the Z than I did the X, because that's going to be the thing that matters the most in the long run. Alrighty, let's go on ahead and get through here then. I know that the Z chord is a little bit more than 100. I believe it was 117. So once I get to 117, that'll be that part done. But the thing that I'm really going for, what I should be going for, is getting the torches up so that you can see. I keep saying something about it, but I don't really do much after that fact. So sorry. Okay, keep going, keep trucking. Alright, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, and 117. Okay, so I can't hear them yet. But now we are mining up to layer 31 and checking to see if we can see it. Alrighty. So let's see if I'm right in that being at 33. Okay. Hang on a minute. Let me check and see if I'm right about the coordinates here. Nope. I was off by quite a lot. So okay. So it was 3395 161. Alright, I need to go on ahead and get to Z161 then, and see if I can accidentally find that spawner. Alrighty. So here we go. My pickaxe is about to break. So... Did I just... Oh, that's copper. Okay. Well... That's probably going to be about it for this episode anyway, because... I'm pretty sure I have just about run out of time. In the next episode, I will continue my work towards getting to the Shadow Storage mob farm, and I will meet you there. Until then, thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Until then, adios amigos.